Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare नमो विष्णु पदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जय पताका समृतमन्य नमो आचार्य पताय नित्य कृपा पताय निगौड़ को तथाम जन गम तरिणे नमो विष्णु पदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले नमो विष्णु पदाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत समृतमन्य नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी पिताड़िन्य निविते शून्यवादी पश्चात दृश्यतारिणी जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसति गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Rama Hare Krishna, Hare
हरे कृष्ण
Krishna,
कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमती जयपताका समृतमने नमो आचार्यपदाय कृपपदाय गौरपदाम जनकलिकंसरिणे नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमती भक्तिवेदांत समृतमने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरपनिकंसरिणे सर्वस्य शिष्यनवादि प्रशतदिशतनि जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत श्रीमती गौरवृंदा हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम हरे हरे Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Namo Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Namo Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Namo Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Namo Hare
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य
प्रभु नित्यानंदा
प्रभु नित्यानंदा
श्री अद्वैत गदाधरा
श्री अद्वैता गदाधरा
श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा
श्रीवास आदि गौड़ भक्त वृंदा
हरिनाम कीर्तन की जय
जय.
Let's go to Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1. Today we are starting chapter 9, first verse. We will hear from Sutta Goswami what he is telling. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Narayanam Namaskrityam.
Narayanam Namaskrityam.
Naram Chaiva Narottamam.
Naram Chaiva Narottamam.
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam.
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam.
Tato Jayamudirayet.
Tato Jayam Udirayet.
Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu.
Nashtaprayeshu Bhadreshu.
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya.
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya.
Bhagavatir Uttama Sloke.
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke.
Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki.
Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki.
Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 9, Verse 1. So this chapter 9 is about the passing away of Bhishma Deva in the presence of the Lord Krishna. Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Auspicious. So 1.9.1. Sutta Uvacha.
Suta Uvacha.
Iti bhita prajadrohat.
Iti Bhikta Prajadrohat.
Sarva dharma vivisya.
Sarva Dharma Vivitsaya.
Tato vinashanam praghat.
Tato Vinashanam Praghat.
Yatra deva vrato apatat.
Yatra Deva Vrato Apatat.
Sutta uvacha.
Suta Uvacha.
Iti bhita prajadrohat.
Iti Bhita Prajadrohat.
Sarva dharma vivitsaya.
Sarva Dharma Vivitsaya.
Tato vinashanam praghat.
Tato Vinashanam Praghat.
Yatra devo vrato patat.
Yatra Deva Prato Patat.
Sutta uvacha.
Suta Uvacha.
Iti bhi.
Sutta Uvacha.
Suta
Sutta
Uvacha.
uvacha.
Iti Bhita Prajadrohat.
Iti
Iti
Bhita
bhita
Prajadrohat.
prajadrohat.
Sarva Dharma Vivitsaya.
Sarva Dharma
Sarva dharma
Vivitsaya.
vivitsaya.
Tato Vinashanam Praghat.
Tato Vinashanam Praghat.
Yatra Devo Vrito Patat.
Yatra deva
Yatra
vrato
Deva Prato
patat.
Patat.
Translation purport by His Divine Grace of Charnaravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Synonyms. Sutta Uvacha. Sri Sutta Goswami said,
Sutta Uvacha.
Suta Uvacha. Sri Suta Goswami said,
Iti thus.
Iti Das.
Iti thus.
Bhita, being afraid of.
Bhita, being
Bhita,
afraid
being
of.
afraid of.
Prajadrohat, because of killing the subjects.
Prajadrohat,
Prajadrohat, because of killing the subjects.
Sarva, all.
Sarva,
Sarva,
all.
all.
Dharma, acts of religion.
Dharma,
Dharma,
acts of religion.
Vivitsaya, for understanding.
Vivitsaya,
Vivitsaya, for understanding.
Tatha, thereafter.
Tata,
Tata, thereafter.
Vinashanam, the place where the fight was held.
Vinashanam,
place where
the fight was held.
Praghat, he went.
Praghat, he went.
Yatra, where?
Yatra, where?
Deva Vratha, Bhishma Deva.
Deva Vratha, Bhishma Deva.
Apathat, lay down for passing away.
Apatat, lay down for passing away.
Translation, please repeat after me. Sutta Goswami said,
Suta Goswami said,
being afraid of having killed so many subjects on the battlefield of Kurukshetra,
being afraid for having killed so many subjects on the battlefield of Kurukshetra,
Maharaja Yudhishthira went to the scene of the massacre.
Maharaja Yudhishthira went to the scene of the massacre.
There, Bhishma Deva was laying on a bed of arrows about to pass away.
There, Bhishma Deva was lying on a bed of arrows, about to pass away. Purport. In this 9th chapter, as it is willed by Lord Sri Krishna, Bhishma Deva will impart instructions to King Yudhishthira on the subject of occupational duties. Bhishma Deva will also offer his last prayer to the Lord on the verge of passing away from this mortal world and thus become liberated from the bondage of further material engagements. Bhishma Deva was endowed with the power of leaving his material body at will, and his lying down on the bed of arrows was his own choice. Passing away of the great warrior attracted the attention of all the contemporary elites and all
and all of them assembled there to show their feelings of love, respect, and affection for the great soul.
Hari Om Tat Sat. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Jaya Patak Swamin Iti Namine Namo Acharya Padaya Nitaya Kripa Pradayine Gaurakatha Damadhaya Nagara Grama Tarine Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadhe Pasatyade Satarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Hariharaya Nama Krishna Yadavaya Namaha Gopal Govinda Ram Srimad Sudanam Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pagulam Gaitegirim Etirpada Muhammad Sri Guru Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Visharam. Very beautiful words, very beautiful words, and lots of information in the words itself. Sutta Goswami is speaking to all the Saunaka Rishis very beautifully here. He says, Iti Bita Prajadrohat. So, Bita means being afraid of. Who is afraid? The king, the emperor of the earth is afraid. And afraid of what? Prajadrohat. Prajadrohat, very beautiful. Drohi means enemy. So, Prajadrohat. Prajadrohat means the Praja. Praja. Aja means unborn, Ja means born. Pra means in this land. Apara para. So Pra means in this land. So in his nation, the nationality comes here. So Praja, Drohat means Drohi, enemy. So he has become the enemy of so many Prajas because he has killed so many Prajas. Now it's very important here to understand that this particular Bhishma Deva, this particular Yudhishthira Maharaj is not considering only human being killing. Praja means anybody who got birth on the land, including trees, animals, and so on. He killed lots and lots of Akshaunis, which included thousands of elephants, thousands of horses, and so many trees they cut, for using into the war when there was no weapon, so many things, there is unlimited destruction has happened, and so many Praja, including trees and animals, he has killed. So he has become Prajadrohat. He has become the enemy of the killing of so many living entities. How can he rule the country? This is the question of, Yudhishthira Maharaj. So whenever one is in confusion in such a state, he must approach the bona fide master, according to one's condition. The Lord is inducing from within the heart to approach a master. When Arjuna was in confusion, he has approached the spiritual master and surrendered unto him, that is Krishna. Sishyasteham sadimam tam prapannam. As a result of which, initiating Arjuna with Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavad Gita we have got today. And now Yudhishthira Maharaj is, in full confusion now. So he wants to approach a guru, approach a particular senior person who is, it is in a normal life also we see if one particular person is having some problem, some confusion, he approaches his friend, his senior friend, his experienced friend. Yeah, you see, now I got this problem, what can be done? He consult, taking consultation. So this is very natural to human that when they are in confusion, they want to approach some senior, some guru. This is the nature. Whenever you are in confusion, you need a master. Okay, if you select a spiritual master, that's best for you. And if you select a Varnashrama master, still it is best for you. If you select any bona fide guru, it is always best for you. Okay, at that particular situation, rather than taking a wrong decision and taking the risk of committing sinful activities for the rest of the life, it is always better to approach a guru. So here, as per in Prabhupada, he is writing in the purport so beautifully that it is the will of Lord Krishna. Okay, that Bhishma Deva, he wants Bhishma Deva to give instruction to Yudhishthira. So Yudhishthira was put in a confusion, and he was also induced by Lord Krishna within to approach Bhishma Deva for taking instruction. Excuse me. So Yudhishthira Maharaj is in this way want to take instruction from Bhishma Deva, so that taking that opportunity, Lord Krishna also will go along with along with Yudhishthira to Bhishma Deva, and Bhishma Deva desires also that he will see Lord Krishna before he pass away. That is, he is holding his breath. Now, Bhishma Deva has a special power that he can die on his own sweet free will, that when he wants to die. This benediction was given to Bhishma Deva by his father Sandanu. The Sandanu, that benedictions are always there for the sons by the father. And in those times, people were very powerful. Everybody was powerful. Everybody was powerful because they were obeying the order of the Lord, following the instructions of the Lord. So they naturally become powerful. Everyone was powerful. And this particular Bhishma Deva is also called a Deva Vrata. Yatra Deva Vrato Pathat. In the sloka you can see. Tato Vinashanam Pragar Yatra Devo Vrato Pathat. So Deva Vrata is Bhishma Deva. Why he is called Deva Vrata? Because he has taken a very strong vow of celibacy, that I will remain celibacy throughout my life. I shall not marry. So higher class families are capable of taking the celibacy in those times. And this he did for want of, for the sake of his father Sandanu. So Sandanu, Bhishma Deva's father, was very pleased, and he gave this particular benediction, Yase Prasadat Bhagavad Prasado. So the guru or the senior, they can give benediction. Now, those times, everybody was powerful. You can see that Parikshit Maharaj, such a great emperor, was cursed by just a small 5-year-old Brahmana boy. How powerful was he, you see? Everybody was powerful at that time. So this Sandanu was giving benediction to Bhishma Dev. You have taken such a strong vow for me that you are going to maintain celibacy throughout your life and you are not going to marry. It's a very, it's a vrata of demigods. Only very high class people can take such strong vows. So your name will be known as Deva Vrata, and you will die on your own sweet free will only. Nobody can kill you. So in this way, his father has given benediction, and that is how Bhishma Deva came to be known as Deva Vrata. And here Krishna wants to take advantage of all these things for the benefit of Bhishma Deva. This is the beauty. Krishna will take advantage of anything for the citizens' benefit, the devotees' benefit. He doesn't want anything. Krishna, he only wants the welfare of his devotee. So any situation, he takes advantage only for the benefit of this thing. For example, you are suggesting some solution or suggesting some means or some new innovative preaching measure to Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj will accept it as if you are advising and is accepting. Why he is accepting? He is accepting taking advantage of your inclination in the service. He is accepting that so that you will be benefited. This is the thing. This is the thing. And he is representing Krishna or, Nityananda Prabhu. So in this way, one should approach a guru first of all. And here Bhishma Deva has been selected by Krishna for his own benefit. Bhishma Deva's benefit, that he should instruct our Yudhishthira Maharaj. And so Yudhishthira Maharaj was so deluded and Yudhishthira Maharaj was so induced to be in the confusion. And then he thought that, okay, I have my great grandfather laying on the bed, a very senior and very expert, and he's also our guru in the family. So I would approach my Bhishma Deva and ask instruction from him. This decision has been made by Yudhishthira by the will of the Lord, and immediately Yudhishthira Maharaj went towards Devavrata, to the battlefield, the field of massacre. And then Krishna will follow. We will see in the further passages, slokas. So Shantagopi, you would like to add anything, or we'll go to the next sloka?
Haribol. One point here, one sentence is very important, I feel. Bhishma Deva will also, please don't. The first line, 9th chapter, in this 9th chapter, as this is chapter summary, Prabhupada is giving in the purport, as it is willed by Lord Krishna, Lord Sri Krishna, Bhishma Deva will impart instructions to King Yudhishthira on the subject of occupational duties. It's very, very important, because sometimes when people read the purport, personal application, we should not simply take any purport and do a personal application. Personal application will be guided by the spiritual master, and based on our spiritual master's practical guidance, we will execute our Krishna consciousness. Not that directly from the purports of the scripture and I'll start my project or practice my Krishna consciousness. No. So, it's very important that this 9th chapter is dedicated. We see here Prabhupada is mentioning, as by the will of Sri Krishna, Bhishma Deva will impart instruction to King Yudhishthira on the subject of occupational duties. Same similar confusion was there with the Arjuna, but Krishna instructed devotional service. Krishna instructed various yoga systems. What is living entities? Who is God? What are activities? What is action? What is inaction? And all those things. Then what is Prakriti? Then in this way, what is time, Kala? Everything he explained, and also explained various types of yoga system. And then he explained that the Bhakti Yoga is the topmost. And then he told Arjuna, Yata Icha Tata Kuru. So this is the instruction given by Krishna to Arjuna before the war with a similar delusion. But after the war, when Yudhishthira was perplexed, now he has to rule the kingdom. Whereas Arjuna, he doesn't have the responsibility of ruling the kingdom. And he beautifully read Bhagavad Gita, heard Bhagavad Gita, and very clear in what he is supposed to do as a friend and a devotee. Krishna is telling, I am telling the secret unto you. And it is a kuhyam, it's a secret. How do you know? But see here, when the similar perplexity is happening to Yudhishthira, now he is a king, he has responsibility. Now he has to listen from Bhishma Deva for occupational duties. So we should be very, very careful that what we are reading, how we are reading, who are the personalities who are involved in the speeches. Not like in Bhagavatam, purport in Bhagavatam, not like that mechanically. So based on that, we will try to understand this 9th chapter. What is the conversation happening between Bhishma Deva and Yudhishthira? How Bhishma Deva is so wonderful devotee, he is the eternal associate, and he is also passing away. This chapter heading is passing away Bhishma Deva, not simply passing away. The presence of Krishna. That is the speciality, that's the success of life. So Bhishma Deva, how he attains success in his life, that also we will see. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. That's it. Go to the next verse.
Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 9, verse 2. Tada te bhratara sarve. Sadasvai swarna bhushitai. Anvagachandrathai vipra.
Anvagachan ratir vipra.
Vyasadaumyadayastatha.
Vyasadaumyadayastata.
Tada te bhratara sarve.
Tata te bratara sarve.
Sadasvai swarna bhushitai.
Tadasvai swarna bhushitai.
Anvagachandrathai vipra.
Anvagachan ratir vipra.
Vyasadaumyadayastata.
Vyasadaumyadasyastata. Tata te bratara sarve.
Tate bhratara sarve.
Sadasvai swarna bhushitai.
Sadasvai swarna bhushitai.
Oh Krishna, it's gone. One second. Anvagachan ratair vipra.
Anvagachandrathai vipra.
Vyasadaumyada yastata.
Vyasadaumyadayastata. So, synonyms. Tada, at the time.
Tada, at that time.
They, all of them.
They, all of them.
Bhratara, the brothers.
Bratara, the brothers.
Survey all together. Sat Asvai, drawn by first class horses.
Sat Asvai, drawn by the first class horses.
Swarna, gold.
Swarna, gold.
Bhushithai, being decorated with.
Bhushitai, being decorated with.
Anvagachan, followed one after another.
Anvagachan, followed one after another.
Rathai, on the chariots.
Rathai,
Vipra, O Brahmanas.
Vipra.
Vyasa, the sage Vyasa.
Vyasa. Vyasa.
Daumya.
Daumya.
Adaya and others.
Adaya and others.
Tatha also.
Tata also.
Translation, please repeat after me. At that time, all his brothers followed him in beautiful chariots.
At that time,
all his brothers followed him on beautiful chariots.
Drawn by first class horses.
Drawn by first class horses.
Decorated with gold ornaments.
Decorated with gold ornaments.
With them were Vyasa and rishis like Daumya.
Rishis like Daumya, the learned priest of the Pandavas and others. Sorry, with them were Vyasa and rishis.
The learned priest of the Pandavas and others.
The learned priest of the Pandavas and others. Sorry.
Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 9, Verse 3. Bhagavan api viprasre, viprashe.
Bhagavan api viprashe.
Rathena sa Dhananjaya.
Rathena sa Dhananjaya.
Sathair vyarocata nripa.
Sathair vyarochata nripa.
Kuvera iva guhyakai.
Kubera iha guhyatai.
Bhagavan api viprashe.
Bhagavan api viprashe.
Rathena sa Dhananjaya.
Rathena sa Dhananjaya.
Sathair vyarocata nripa.
Sathair vyarochata nripa.
Kuvera iva guhyakai.
Kubera iha guhyakai. Bhagavan api viprashe.
Api viprashe.
Rathena sa Dhananjaya.
Rathena sa Dhananjaya.
Sathair vyarochata nripa. Kubera iva guhyakai.
Synonyms. Bhagavan, the personality of God, is Sri Krishna.
Bhagavan, the personality of God is Sri Krishna.
Api also.
Api also.
Vipra Rishe, O sage among the Brahmanas.
Vipra Rishe, O sage among the Brahmanas.
Rathena on the chariot.
Rathena on the chariot.
Sadhananjaya with Dhananjaya Arjuna.
Arjuna.
So he.
He.
Hey, by them.
By name.
Vyarocata appeared to be highly aristocratic.
Vyarochata appeared to be highly aristocratic.
Highly aristocratic.
Nripa, the king Yudhishthira.
Nripa, the king Yudhishthira.
Yudhishthira.
Kuvera, the treasurer of the demigods.
Kubera, the treasurer of the demigods.
Iva, as.
As.
Guhyakai, companions known as Guhyakas.
Companions known as Guhyakas.
Translation. O sage amongst the Brahmanas.
O sage
amongst the Brahmanas.
Lord Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead.
Lord Krishna,
the personality of Godhead.
Also followed, seated on a chariot with Arjuna.
Also followed, seated on a chariot with
Arjuna.
Also followed, seated on a chariot with Arjuna.
Thus King Yudhishthira appeared very aristocratic.
Thus King Yudhishthira
appeared very aristocratic.
Like Kuvera surrounded by his companions.
Like Kuvera surrounded by his companions.
The Guhyakas.
The Guhyakas.
Purport.
Lord Shri Krishna wanted the Pandavas to be present before Bhishma Deva in the most aristocratic order so that he might be pleased to see them happy at the time of his death. Kuvera is the richest of all the demigods, and herein King Yudhishthira appeared like him, Kuvera, for the procession along with Sri Krishna was quite appropriate to the royalty of King Yudhishthira.
Hariyam Tat Sat. So this is very beautiful that Lord Krishna's arrangement, you see, ultimately how Krishna's desires are fulfilled by his devotees. He wants that Bhishma Deva should be very happy when he's passing away. So he wants to give the most benediction that's ever possible to Yudhishthira, to Bhishma Deva. And Bhishma Deva is on the arrow bed. So, and Supreme Lord is thinking of him. Just imagine if the Supreme Personality of God is thinking of a particular person, what would be the position of that person? If Guru Maharaj is thinking of you, how you will be, how your life will be. We think of Guru Maharaj is one thing, and Guru Maharaj think of us is another thing. It is something like, I know Modi, but does Modi knows me? Like that. It is just to understand the knowledge. So Krishna, he is Sarvam Sukhrudam Bhutana. He knows everybody is friend of all. But you see, we know Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but does Krishna knows me? That is what Prabhupada said, don't try to see Krishna. You act in such a way that Krishna wants to see you. So Bhishma Deva has done that. Bhishma Deva has done that, and Krishna wants to see him. So he's going where Bhishma Deva is there. This is the power of devotional service. This is power of devotional service. So Bhishma Deva's devotional service is so powerful that he is able to attract the attractor of all cupids. He is able to, attract Krishna's attention towards him. And Krishna, he knows everything. So he wanted Bhishma because he knows Bhishma is so much desiring to enthrone these Pandavas. And he wants to see the Pandavas very happy and aristocratic. So this desire of Bhishma is known to Krishna, and Krishna wants to fulfill the desire of Bhishma. So he is creating a situation in such a way that through Yudhishthira, the great opulence. In fact, it is said that there is one Akshoni with which Yudhishthira went to see Bhishma Deva. 60,000 horses, one Akshoni includes. So with the great phalanxes, and he goes there. Each horse is, you can see that each horse is decorated with gold. Where is that? You can see that previous verse. So the horses is decorated with gold. You see the horse, the rims and everything is full of gold. How much ounce of gold may be required to decorate a horse? What would be the cost today? People are wearing rolled gold and plastic. See what is real opulence. 5,000 years ago, everybody was very opulent. Even in like Satyuga, it was Dwapara Yuga after all. But still, even the horses, it takes more than 50 crore rupees to, decorate one horse, and there are 60,000 horses. Just imagine the opulence of, that is why it is compared to Kuvera. Kuvera is the reserve bank of demigods. So he is the distributor of the wealth to all the demigods. So King Yudhishthira is compared to Kuvera here, surrounded by his companion, that is Guhyakas. So very royal look, very aristocratic. And Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is also going along with him. And Bhishma Deva is going to see them in such an opulent, aristocratic manner. He will be very pleased. He will be very happy. This is what he wanted ultimately in his life, to enthrone the suitable person on the Hastinapur palace, Singhasan. You have anything to say, Shantagoppi?
Yes, it is so beautiful is because along with the Brahmanas, Krishna is also going. And you see that everybody had a decorated chariot, but Krishna was with Arjuna. So he's their best friends. Earlier also we saw that when they both were chasing after Ashwatthama, Krishna was there with Arjuna. And now again, when they are going to see Bhishma, it's that there is quite a distance. So they have the chariot and everything prepared. And then all the Brahmanas are going. You see that Vyasadeva is there, all Panjapandavas, everybody, whoever was alive. And along with that, Krishna and Arjuna are also following. That is why, that's how it will look even more beautiful. The scene will be more beautiful when Krishna is there, not more beautiful, the most beautiful. So in this way, Krishna is also accompanying as one among them. How wonderful is the Lord, even though he is Supreme Personality of Godhead. When there are pure devotees, then we can see that Krishna is just as one among them, sitting and dining with them, talking to them, and are traveling along with them. So beautiful. That is another Rath Yatra, we can say, in this way. So that is why it looked more beautiful.
Wow. So this is being narrated by Sutta Goswami to Saunaka Rishis. Sage amongst the Brahmanas, they are addressed by Sutta Goswami. Sage amongst the Brahmanas. The Brahmanas are Dvijas. And there are two classes of high classes of men in the society 5,000 years ago who were eligible to go to the forest and become a sage, the Brahmanas and the Kshatriyas. So amongst the Brahmanas, sages are the greatest. And they live in the forest and they are always thinking of the welfare of the whole world. And they perform any activity only for the welfare of the world. And they don't have anything to do personally. So they are called sages. So sage amongst the Brahmanas. In the earlier portion of the Bhagavatam, we also saying Atapumbir Dvijasreshta. So they have been addressed by Sutta Goswami in different ways. Here he is addressing sage amongst the Brahmanas. There he has addressed Dvijasreshta, the senior most amongst the Brahmanas, means the most scholarly persons, the most learned person, because the most learned person is called an intelligent person, and an intelligent person is identified by his activities where he is engaged in the welfare of all by glorifying the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yajanti Sumedasha. The intelligent persons are always chanting the holy name and praising the Lord, and then discussing about the pastimes of Lord Sri Krishna. There is a wonderful pastime is going on, that Lord Sri Krishna is going amongst the Pandavas in an aristocratic manner in front of Bhishma Deva. So this is being nicely narrated by this Sutta Goswami. So let's go to the next verse. Okay. Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 9, verse 4. Drishtva nipatitam bhumau.
Drishtva nipatitam bhumau.
Divaschutam ivamaram.
Divaschutam ivamaram.
Pranemu Pandava Bhishmam.
Pranenum Pandava Bhishmam
Sanughasah Chakrina.
Chakrina
Drishtva nipatitam bhumau.
Drishtva nipatitam bhumau.
Divaschutam ivamaram.
Divaschutam ivamaram.
Pranemu Pandava Bhishmam.
Pranemu Pandava Bhishmam
Sanughasah Chakrina.
Sanughasah Chakrina.
Drishtva nipatitam bhumau.
Drishtva nipatitam bhumau.
Divaschutam ivamaram.
Divaschutam ivamaram.
Pranemu Pandava Bhishmam.
Pranemu Pandava Bhishmam.
Sanughasah Chakrina.
Sanughasah Chakrina. Synonyms. Drishtva, thus seeing.
Drishtva, the seeing.
Nipatitam, lying down.
Nipatitam, lie down.
Bhumau, on the ground.
Bhumau
On the ground.
Diva, from the sky.
Diva
From the sky.
Chutam, fallen.
Yutam
Fallen.
Diva, like.
Diva
Like
Amaram, demigod.
Amaram, demigod.
God.
Pranemu bowed down.
Pranemu bowed down.
Down.
Pandava, the sons of Pandu.
Pandava, the sons of Pandu.
Of Pandu.
Bhishmam unto Bhishma.
Bhishmam
Bhishmam
unto
and
Bhishma.
Bhishma.
Sa Anugha with younger brothers.
Sa Anuga with the younger brothers.
Her brothers.
Saha also with
Saha
Saha
also
also with
Also with
Chakrina, the Lord carrying the disc.
Chakrina, the Lord carrying the disc.
disc.
The Lord is always addressed with some, beauty of glorification. The Lord who carries the will, the Lord who is the friend of Arjuna, the Lord who is the protector and provider. This is the way devotee would like to address the Lord even when taking the holy name. Translation, please repeat after me. Seeing him, Bhishma lying on the ground.
Seeing him, Bhishma lying on the ground.
Like a demigod fallen from the sky.
Like a demigod fallen from the sky.
From the sky.
The Pandava king Yudhishthira,
The Pandava king Yudhishthira,
along with his younger brothers and Lord Krishna,
along with
his younger brothers and Lord Krishna,
bowed down before him.
Bowed down before him.
Purport.
Lord Krishna was also a younger cousin of Maharaja Yudhishthira, as well as the intimate friend of Arjuna. But all the family members of the Pandavas knew Lord Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The Lord, although conscious of his supreme position, always behaved in a humanly custom, and so he also bowed down before the dying Bhishma Deva as if he were one of the younger brothers of King Yudhishthira.
So beautiful. So this is the very wonderful, uncommon fiat of Krishna. Every moment of Krishna is so adorable and it induces affection in the heart of the hearer. Small moment also of Krishna is so beautiful. And, it's way beyond the expression, it's so wonderful. The whole scene becomes so beautiful when Lord Krishna is acting, in a very small way also, very small moment of Krishna makes the entire, what I can say, the assembly very beautiful. So think of the Pandavas' fortunate position where Krishna was moving with them, staying with them, sleeping with them, eating with them. Oh my God. Every moment, what would have they seen other than Krishna? Because his movements are so attractive that you can't see anything. You can't see anything when Krishna is around. Yeah, when Guru Maharaj is there, most of the time we cannot even, see the deities. Guru Maharaj is so attractive that everybody is watching Guru Maharaj, every small movements. And I'm just thinking that when Krishna was there, presence, visibility amongst the Pandavas, how could Pandavas could see any other thing than Krishna? That is why Kunti Maharani's prayer was so beautiful. So he is the, by his presence, is attracting everybody. Now, Bhishma Deva would be most attracted to Krishna by seeing Krishna there. He would be most satisfied. And he will be more satisfied even that because Krishna is there with the Pandavas, they came out so successful and in aristocratic way, the qualified person has been appointed as an emperor. So Bhishma Deva becomes fully satisfied and he has nothing more desiring here. And Bhishma Deva would immediately start concentrating on Krishna. And Krishna would induce Bhishma Deva to speak the occupational duty to Yudhishthira so that Bhishma Deva be praised as the most intelligent, most knowledgeable person than Krishna, because he's going to talk about Sarva Dharma. It is given in the previous words. So, but Krishna, of course, ordered Arjuna Sarva Dharman Parityajya. That is a real advice that Krishna gave to the Arjuna, when you surrender to Krishna, he gives a very superior instruction with which you will be supremely benefited. When you go to inferior, then you will get inferior instruction. Superior, you go to superior benediction and instruction. So here, Yudhishthira Maharaj has gone to the superior, senior guru, that is Bhishma Deva, induced by Krishna. So any act induced by Krishna is always superior. Any act, it is not that, okay, occupational duty is always inferior. It depends upon, who speaks to whom and why they speak. If Krishna is involved, it is devotional service. So Bhishma Deva is not performing any kind of varnashrama dharma here on the deathbed. He is performing devotional service. He is glorifying Krishna through the occupational duty instruction that is instructed by Krishna. So Bhishma Deva is going to eradicate the clouds of doubts that is assembled within the heart of Yudhishthira, though he would look like a Kuvera, very beautiful, very aristocratic, but in his heart, he is full of darkness, he is full of confusions. Now, Bhishma Deva is going to enlighten Yudhishthira based on, what is it called? Empowered by Lord Sri Krishna. And Bhishma Deva is going to speak on the occupational duty to Krishna, so that Yudhishthira will become pacified. And once Yudhishthira will be pacified, then in the presence of Lord Krishna, you see what Bhishma Deva does. So every moment Bhishma Deva, in the battlefield, from the moment Krishna came there, Bhishma Deva came there, Bhishma Deva was performing devotional service. That is the beauty. Amongst all the Kauravas, Kuru assembled this thing, only Bhishma Deva, he was performing perfect devotional service. And now also he is performing devotional service very beautifully. This can be only understood by Krishna and the great sages who have come to witness this departure of the great person. And also in this verse we are seeing Chuta, he is like a fallen from the, so Krishna is called Achyuta, never fallen. And here Bhishma Deva looks like a very beautiful demigod fallen from the sky. So the word Chuta is very beautifully, decorated here. Anything you like? Okay, so we will stop here today. Any questions or comments or realization, please share with us.
Yes,
Right?
yes, Prabhu.
Yes,
Hare
please.
Krishna, Prabhu ji.
Hari Bol.
प्रभु जी इसमें दिया हुआ है, जैसा कि भगवान श्री कृष्ण की इच्छा थी, भीष्म देव राजा युधिष्ठिर को वृत्ति विषयक कर्तव्यों के संबंध में उपदेश देंगे। ये वृत्ति विषयक कर्तव्य क्या होता है? व्हाट इज वृत्ति विषयक कर्तव्य?
So वृत्ति विषय कर्तव्य मैंने वर्णाश्रम धर्म, एक राजा को क्या करना चाहिए, उस प्रजा को वो राजा किस तरह मेंटेन करना चाहिए, और वो राजा का ड्यूटीज क्या है, प्रजा का ड्यूटी क्या है, प्रजा ड्यूटी करने से राजा को किस तरह व्यवहार करना चाहिए, यदि प्रजा सही ढंग से ड्यूटी ना करें तो राजा को क्या करना चाहिए, और रोग और तीफ जो हैं, जो ना लायक व्यक्तिगत उनके साथ किस तरह निपटना चाहिए, किस तरह जो है यज्ञ वगैरह करके भगवान को तृप्ति करना चाहिए, ये सब कुछ उसमें आता है। वो हम देखेंगे आगे, और भी श्लोकस आ रहे हैं, उसमें बताया जाएगा।
प्रभु जी,
यस,
तो भीष्म देव जो है वो धृतराष्ट्र भी तो ये दुर्योधन के पिता थे, जो राजा थे, तो फिर उनको उन्होंने वृत्ति विषयक कर्तव्य क्यों नहीं बताया कि ये
बताया उन्होंने भी बताया। और विदुर जो है, हर डिसीजन लेने के समय विदुर जी ने जो है धृतराष्ट्र को बताया कि आप गलत कर रहे हो, आप गलत कर रहे हो, आप ये पृथ्वी विषय में जो आपको करना चाहिए पृथ्वी पते होने के नाते वो नहीं कर रहे हो। विदुर और युधिष्ठिर, भीष्मदेव सब जो है उनको एडवाइस दिया था, लेकिन सुना नहीं, इसलिए वो लोग सब बर्बाद हो गया। अभी वही विषय को ये दोहरा रहे हैं यहाँ पर। भीष्मदेव युधिष्ठिर महाराज सुनेंगे और उसके अनुसार शासन करेंगे। यदि धृतराष्ट्र वो सुन लेता और उसके अनुसार शासन करता तो ये महाभारत युद्ध नहीं होता है।
यस यस प्रभु।
इसलिए एडवाइस इसलिए कृष्ण जी बताते हैं कि जो जलन है, जिसकी दिल में मेरे प्रति जलन हो, उनको मेरे बारे में मत बताओ। तो बताया केवल उनको जाता है जो उसे सुने और ग्रहण करें, स्वीकार करें और उसे पालन करें। जिस तरह बारिश जो है आता है, वो अगर जमीन पे आता है तो कुछ हम लोग जो है खेत वगैरह कर सकते हैं। अगर वो बारिश जो है पत्थर के ऊपर गिरता है, पहाड़ के ऊपर गिरता है, तो क्या कर सकते हैं? वो पहाड़ उसका इस्तेमाल नहीं करता है, समुद्र उसका इस्तेमाल नहीं करता है। तो इस तरह जो है अच्छे विषयों के बारे में जब गुरु बताते हैं, वो कोई तो सुनता है और पालन करता है, कोई नहीं सुनता है तो उस तरह वेस्ट हो जाता है। तो युधिष्ठिर वो धृतराष्ट्र और उसका पुत्र सारे जो है वो मूर्ख थे, इसलिए उन्होंने सुना नहीं। बहुत अच्छा सवाल, बहुत अच्छा सवाल है। एक्चुअली भीष्मदेव जो है हर एडवाइस उनको दिया था। भीष्मदेव चाहता था कि वो सब सुने और उसको पालन करे, किंतु कोई सुनने वाला नहीं था उधर। सब दुर्योधन को सपोर्ट करते थे।
अब प्रभु एक श्लोक 4 में है प्रभु।
हाँ
कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
हाँ बोलिए।
हाँ धन्यवाद। प्रश्न तो हो गया वृत्ति परक विषयों का। इसमें दिया है भगवान कृष्ण भी महाराज युधिष्ठिर के ममेरे भाई तथा अर्जुन के अंतरंग सखा थे। तो युधिष्ठिर तो 5 भाई थे, तो 5 भाई अंतरंग सखा नहीं थे, केवल अर्जुन ही थे इनके।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल, अंतरंग सखा हर एक के साथ नहीं मनाया जाता। अभी मान लो मेरा दोस्त, आप मेरा दोस्त हैं, तो आपका भाई पूरा मेरा दोस्त थोड़ी बनेंगे।
अच्छा, ये अंतरंग सखा
ये अंतरंग सखा जो है केवल अर्जुन के साथ है, बाकी लोग के साथ नहीं है। मतलब अच्छा है, अच्छा व्यवहार है, अच्छा रिश्ता है, ठीक है, दोस्ती है। अभी आपका भाई जब आएगा, ये थोड़ी कि मैं पीछे मुड़ के खड़ा हो जाऊंगा। मैं उनको भी आगमन करूंगा, उनको भी देखभाल करूंगा, उनके साथ हंस के बातचीतें करूंगा, सब कुछ करूंगा, राइट। लेकिन आपके साथ जो मैं अंतरंग विषयों को बारे में हम डिस्कस करते, इस तरह उनके साथ मैं चर्चा नहीं करूंगा। थोड़ा डिस्टेंस बनाए रखेंगे उनके साथ, लेकिन आपके साथ हम डिस्टेंस नहीं बनाते। इसी तरह कृष्ण जो है अर्जुन के साथ जो है कोई रिश्ता, आई मीन डिस्टेंस नहीं बना। रिश्ता और सखा दोनों मिल के है अर्जुन के साथ।
धन्यवाद प्रभु,
धन्यवाद। थैंक यू। एनी अदर क्वेश्चंस और comments or realization? 5
Hare Krishna.
4 Hare Krishna.
So I just want to ask Prabhuji, like, can we hear Bhishma Stuti? I have heard of Bhishma Stuti.
Yeah, Bhishma Stuti, we should see that Srila Prabhupada, and in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, he's asking, can we hear Bhishma Stuti?
What is that? What is Bhishma?
What Bhishma is? So whatever related to Bhishma, Prabhupada has given in this Srimad Bhagavatam by this all the sages, and in purport Prabhupada is giving. So that information is adequate enough for us. And separately Bhishma Stuti, we need not do that because during that time you can perform some devotional service. That will be more pleasing to Bhishma. You know, when we are doing something, we should see that the person is pleased or not. By doing the Bhishma Stuti, Bhishma is not pleased. Okay.
Bhishma Stuti is nothing but that portion, like Kunti Maharani's prayers, that portion in which Bhishma is glorifying Krishna before death. Now they have made it a practice. Like from Bhagavatam, one portion they will take Stuti, this Stuti, now. Bhagavatam has to be read from starting till ending. Okay. This in between snatching away is not required. Maybe one sloka to sloka, which is like glorifying, we will mug up and then we will recite once in a while. Not that entire Stuti I will take and I will recite.
Yeah. So the Bhagavatam we must understand is a Amala Purana. There is nothing material. Okay, though it may be written that, okay, by listening to this, by this prayer, one may get this and that. But we must take it from the transcendental platform. It is not one portion of the Bhagavatam is very important, the other portion is not. Every portion is equally treated and equally important because everything is transcendental. Every syllable of this Bhagavatam is Krishna himself. Prabhupada has told time and again. So we have to take it from that light. Not that, okay, in one place Indra is praying about protection Kavacha, Narayana Kavacha. So somebody is interested in, praying the Narayana Kavacha every day. So that is not required. We don't need to take separately anything separate. If anything separately required, that has been given by Srila Prabhupada, such as there is a book called Prayers of Kunti. There is a book called Second Chance. There is a book called Teachings of Prahlad. Like that, whatever to be taken separately and read, that Prabhupada has already given. Yeah. So in that, Prabhupada has given adequately whatever we want to learn. So if Prabhupada has given in his small books one about the Bhishma book, yes, we must read the Bhishma Sutti. When Prabhupada has not given that, we don't need to read that separately. And in Bhagavatam, we go by sequence only, and we are going by sequence. So if it is required separately, Prabhupada would have given a small book for that. He has not given.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Thank you very much. And of course, reciting this is always good. That is another thing. But having some material ambition inside the heart, reciting this is not good insofar Bhagavatam is concerned. Reading Bhagavatam, whether it is your Bhishma Stuti or this Stuti, reading Bhagavatam is always auspicious. That's a different thing. But with a separate motive, we should not do. Thank you very much. So if there are no further questions, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you very much for the associations. We'll join back again tomorrow morning with the chanting of the holy name of the Lord, followed by Srimad Bhagavatam. Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Patita Pavan Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Patita Pavan Srila Guru Maharaj ki jai. Bhagavat Satsang ki jai. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyo eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Thank you very much.